Winter Olympics of our own.
Yes, just surviving the cold.
Just dealing with it more or less. It's going to get cold. We've been here before,
Yes.
but usually it's like mid-January where we see
This is
temperatures
early.
like that. So it's a little early for this time of year. 10 inches of a snowpack will certainly aid in that. So let's talk more details about this next Arctic blast. We're looking at around 40 hours or so of sub-zero temperatures starting at about 9 o'clock this evening, lasting through about mid-afternoon on Sunday. Wind chill values as cold as 20 to 30 below in the Twin Cities, colder over northwestern Minnesota. And you got to cover up exposed skin and dress in layers. All of that. And just keep in mind too, young kids, I've got some young kids that can't tell me yet if their fingers are numb, so just be more mindful of them if they're spending any time outdoors this weekend. Let's talk about snow. Now, it is going to be too cold to see any real significant snow here, but areas in far southwestern Minnesota could see a dusting to an inch or so of snowfall later tomorrow as the weather system moves through. This is a live look at radar. You can actually see the Arctic front working its way through the upper Midwest right now. That's why we saw some snow showers earlier today, but more active weather further to our south. Winter weather headlines there. We will be dealing with that Arctic cold that'll keep all of that snowy stuff down to our south. 11 above here, sub-zero in Fargo. Gets a lot colder the further north and west you go. We're going to have this direct line of true Arctic air moving into the region. These are actual air temperatures, 20s, 30s, and even 40s below zero up in the Yukon territory. That same air mass working its way closer to us. It's modifying and warming as it moves further south into the lower latitudes. But regardless, it is going to be pretty frigid this weekend. The good news is, the positive news, if we'll say, this cold air does have some movement to it. So by Sunday, the coldest air already begins to move off towards the east. By Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, we have a nice thaw in the forecast as temperatures will rise well into the 30s and possibly even near 40 as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's talk more about the real feel of this weekend. These are forecast wind chill values starting this evening, and we'll head into the overnight hours tonight. You can see 20s below, pretty common. During the warmest part of Saturday, mid-afternoon, the wind chill value is still in the teens and 20s below zero. We see all of that bottom out as we head into Sunday morning as that Arctic high moves overhead. The wind calms by Sunday morning, so the actual air temperature will likely be in the teens below zero, which is pretty early for this time of year. I don't think we've seen temperatures this cold this early in the season in quite a long time, so it's something to keep in mind. Hey, let's talk about some cold weather fun that you can have if you are dressed appropriately outside this weekend. You can freeze a damp t-shirt. You can see that on the left side there. Vaporize boiling water. This is all early Sunday morning when it's the coldest. And my favorite, freezing bubbles mid-air. You just blow some bubbles and just watch as they basically disintegrate in that cold. So pretty fun stuff. All right, tonight falling temperatures 6 below by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, and breezy all day tomorrow. So wind chill values teens and 20s below. The air temperature will top about zero for a high temperature. We warm up to 5 above by Sunday. Temperatures probably warming throughout Sunday night. 25 Monday, a few days above freezing next week. So ice dams might be a concern as we see that freeze and thaw cycle. Small chance of a wintry mix on Wednesday, but nothing to write home about. And seasonal temperatures at the end of next week. We'll be right back.